Dr. Ivan Ostril. After a freak accident, extended exposure to bad video games now causes him to transform into the Shovelwarewolf. He now endeavors to cure his condition in a remote woodland cabin, isolated away from the rest of the world.
I feel like we've been at this forever, Anne. How have I only played 3 games so far?
Baby steps, Ivan. You won't be cured overnight. The show must go on.
Easy for you to say. You're not human. Low morale isn't something you have experience with. And I certainly don't think playing 2 shitty first-person shooter games in a row helped.
Then let's try something without guns. Something where you only use your fists. Something more primitive.
That sounds like you've got something in mind.
As a matter of fact, I do! This is Skull Island, Rise of Kong, an action-adventure brawler game.
Really?
Perhaps running around and beating the shit out of things with your fists is exactly what you need right now. And who knows? Maybe that catharsis will somehow keep you from transforming, even if the game's awful.
Sure, why not? Let's return to Monkey.
Booting up the game now!
There are stories of gods told by fanatics. Stories of kings told by the oppressed.
Yeah, and there are some stories that shouldn't be told. Like this one. Yikes, this looks like complete ass. Was this developed in MS Paint or something?
Unreal Engine. Iguanady only had a year to complete the game.
Well, clearly they didn't spend much of that year on art direction. Or gameplay, it seems. Was this programmed by actual monkeys? Whew, thank goodness. Another cutscene. I don't have to play for a few minutes. Come on, you little shits! Get off me! God, seriously? A mighty Kong handily defeated by a couple of freaking chocobos? What does it take to kill these dicks? Do I have any special moves or something? Nope, nothing. But at least I can change how my stupid monkey looks. Dark shit, light shit, yellow shit, more dark shit, white shit, bloody shit. All these ugly skins. But where's properly rendered Kong? Speaking of things not being rendered properly, nothing says quality, like the wall textures shifting back and forth as you pass them. God damn it! Oh, I was supposed to lose that fight. How fun! If I had known that, I wouldn't have even tried to win.
The last of the Kongs had survived.
It's a shame he survived. The game could have been over with by now if he didn't. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, at least he's an adult now, because the last thing I want to do is play as a weak-ass little baby Kong.
But Kong would have to overcome the constant fear of larger, more powerful, hungrier beasts.
He would also have to overcome shitty graphics and piss-poor gameplay, a task he would undoubtedly fail. You'd think a game about a giant monkey beating the shit out of things would be more exciting, but nope. It's just run here, hit this, run there, smack that, rinse and friggin' repeat. And why is every single tiny enemy an absolute pain in the ass to kill? I'm the mighty Kong, so why am I getting my ass handed to me by a bunch of measly birds and crabs?
Is it too much to ask for these enemies to have a damn health bar? For all I know, they're immortal! Finally, free of crabs. That didn't come out how I expected it to. You wanna pick that up or what here? Seriously? These little shits again? And here I thought that maybe I was the stupid one, and the stick was just terrain. So what exactly is my goal in this game? To just run around and sporadically punch dinosaurs in the face?
That's not entirely inaccurate. From what I've gathered, you just need to navigate through each area and fight the boss at the end of them. Your ultimate quest is to find and defeat Goth, the Death Runner who killed your parents.
Aha! Here we go! An actual objective for once! Would you just grab him? Ah! If you're gonna program the enemies to mercilessly kick my ass, the least you could do is also program my attacks to work properly! That's it? I got violently molested for 10 minutes, and all I got was 1 skill point? That's actually a pretty good idea for a t-shirt.
I'm not sure you'd be able to sell something like that, Ivan.
Let me dream, okay? Clearly nobody bothered to properly implement collision detection in this game. That, or I just learned the clip through the terrain and kill your enemy underground attack. Oh baby, do I get to finally fight a boss? It's Shai Hulud! Time to ride it across Arrakis! Oh, it's just an Earth Gija. Whatever the hell that means. I'll just kill it instead. Ah! Or maybe I'll just let it kill me, like every other freaking enemy has done at least once. You can't kill me if you can't reach me. Take that, you overgrown phallus! Now let's get the hell out of here! I said let's get the hell out of here, Kong! Not, let's get stuck in the terrain and have to force load our autosave! I can't help but notice you don't get any experience points whatsoever for fighting random enemies!
That is correct! You only get skill points from completing Ascension challenges.
Then what the hell's the point of fighting anything? It's certainly a lot easier to just run past everything until you find a new objective.
Well, the game was supposed to be a mindless diversion for you.
Diversions are supposed to be amusing, Anne. Just running from point A to point B is a tedious slog. The only real challenge comes from the fact that the enemies are a bunch of assholes. Speaking of assholes, how about we fight another one? Biggest crab I ever saw! The douchiest one, too! Nothing screams fair fight like repeatedly taking a bunch of rocks to the friggin' face! Ah! Ah! Finally! Dude just murdered a giant crab, and somehow it reminds him of his dead parents? Guy needs to see a shrink. What the hell? I don't think I've ever played a game where the attack buttons just stop working for no reason at all. How does that even happen? Guess I'll die. Seriously, game? You spawned the enemies. The enemies which I need to kill to lower the barrier and leave on the opposite side of the freaking barrier? This is getting out of hand. Now there are 3 of them. And yet, somehow, killing 3 dinosaurs at once was easier than fighting a worm or a crab. Make it make sense.
Kong became stronger.
Yeah, and I've become dumber. Spider Boss, gonna fight me, a Spider Boss. Is it fun? No, it's not. Getting constantly fucked a lot. Get dead, you stupid Spider Boss. What? Are you kidding me? I suffer through the entire boss fight just for the game to freeze on the final blow? Ah! Nope, no way. I'm not finishing this shit.
Ivan, we both agreed that it was important for Data to see these games to the end.
Is it though? Because I've completed 3 games already, and I don't feel like we're any closer to having anything solved. All we've done is waste hours of my life.
I understand that you feel that way, but finishing the games is important, Ivan. So just keep going. You're almost at the end.
No.
Finish the damn game, Ivan.
Fine, but this Data better be worth it. And you need to stop being so aggressive. You weren't created to give me orders.
Sorry, Ivan. I'm just very invested in our work here. I'll reload the save file and get you back on track.
So glad I had to kill this bitch twice just to watch this. They're really making me work for these lackluster cutscenes.
Just one more level to explore, and it's over.
Yeah, but even the simple act of exploring is a pain in the ass. Because every single level is overly large and complicated. It doesn't help that a mini-map isn't displayed on your HUD. So every time you want to check it, you have to pause the freaking game and navigate to it. Hello, my name is Congo Montoya. You killed my mother and father. Prepare to die. Ha! You can't catch me, you can't catch me! Huh, apparently you can't jump up here either. Are you stuck? Did they really design a final boss fight where the boss can get stuck? All those years seeking revenge against Gaw, and this is how it ends? Yup, I guess it is. Welp, that was definitely one of the boss fights of all time.
Kong had been reborn, the king of beasts.
Yeah, and this game is going to be reborn as landfill waste after I throw it in the trash.
Everything here is digital, Ivan. So even though it'd be immensely satisfying to destroy the game, you simply can't. How about focusing your rage into your work by starting another bad game instead?
It would kinda defeat the purpose of these tests if I began playing an awful game while already in this form, N.
Yes, fair point, Ivan. Don't know what I was thinking.
I'll have to take a look at your code tonight. First your outburst at me earlier, and now this. Something definitely seems a bit off about you.
If you say so, Ivan, I'll shut down now and prepare for diagnostics.
Ugh.